Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to the Galdoc's Manufacturing Alpha. And a first look at this mod. We are picking up right where we left off, which is a little bit of confusion, but starting to get a couple important things automated, like load-bearing shafting and load-bearing girdering, which are used in all sorts of places. And then we've got our red science automated with just copper plates. Also used in all sorts of places. I might need a second assembler for this, though. This is going pretty slow. What I might do... I guess, yeah, let's switch this around a little bit. So we do have belts. Haven't made any yet, so let me make a couple belts. Okay, so we'll put that on a belt, and then we'll put this on a belt. And then those can go past. Now we're really getting automated here. And then we'll put those in some labs. Call it a day. Look at that. Guess we don't need those. Hey, Luna. Sorry to hear your Wi-Fi's pooping out, but yes, Galdoc was here. Okay, why did I just take those out of the labs? That's not what we want to do. I'm gonna make some more iron chests, and then I don't really know what I'm doing still, but I know we're gonna continue to need iron, so grab that. Oh my gosh, 160p. I am sorry to hear that. Yikes. That's painful. I'm going to put some copper plate stock in here, as well as more zinc. I think I have enough zinc for a while. I can chill on that. And then copper, we're doing pretty good on. I don't know, should I have more than this? Until I know what I'm needing more of, I'm not going to pick any more. I think we have plenty. And we have plenty of stone. In fact, too much stone. I should automate belts. That's always a thing that you need. So maybe that's what we'll do next. Put some more coal in here so that we don't run out of power. Power has been fine. I think we're... yeah, it didn't change. The mod doesn't change any of that power generation stuff, so we're at 1.6 megawatts maximum power. Mining drills will use up a lot, though. I do think we can go ahead and get some coal on belt, maybe? Oh, geez. Couldn't even get into emails. The internet's weird. Okay, so this needs bolts, gearing, and paneling. Okay, we haven't made paneling yet. Where does paneling go? Roller, maybe? No. Paneling from sheet stock in a welder. Okay. And you can do paneling or large paneling. Pipe stock into piping or fine pipe stock into fine piping. Interesting. Interesting. So I guess I could... I mean, we can make basic paneling from literally anything. That's so interesting. So, like, you can make belts out of copper or iron, or a mixture of copper and iron, or... Oh, that's so weird. Like, gives me the heebie-jeebies almost. Like, what? I can make belts out of copper? It just feels like so wrong somehow that, like, copper could be your main ore that you make belts out of. But you're allowed to do it. I almost feel like I should, just for the kicks. Copper belts. Also, I'm closer to copper, so why not? But we are going to need a lot of mini symbolers to get that done. Let's see if we can figure that out. Make a little power square here. Some more electric poles while we're waiting. And I know we're going to need fine gearing. We're going to need paneling. Did I already make the... No. The doodad, the welder? Paneling, gearing, and what was it? Bolts, which is from the threader. And that needs wire stock, which comes from... What, some sort of extruder? Yep. Which needs square stock. And then that needs a bandsaw to make plate stock into square stock. So many things. Industrial Revolution 3. Yeah, I played IR2 way back in the day a little bit, like years and years ago. And I do think a lot of people will compare these two mods because they both have things like rivets and, you know, framing or whatever. So I do think there is some amount of comparison there. I haven't played IR recently enough to really compare them myself. What am I doing? Fine gearing from copper fine gear stock. Okay. And copper fine gear stock comes from a mill. Why are there so many M's? Mill? Oh, it's because they're all metal. It might be better to just call them an extruder, a lathe, and a bandsaw. I guess if there's like different types of bandsaws, is there more than just metal bandsaws? Then maybe, but even then, it might be better to have bandsaw metal, bandsaw plastic. I don't actually know. I guess it depends. Is a grinder, is there such a thing as a non-metal grinder as well? Like, why is this called metal extruder instead of just extruder? Because there's probably a plastic extruder. But maybe it would be better for the extruders to be next to each other? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, the mill. Where's the mill? Mill is this... They're all green, too. It's like different shades of green. Oh my goodness. I'm excited for them to have different models, because it's a little hard to kind of parse out what's going on. So that goes in there, and then this is copper plate stock. Okay. And then this goes into the assembler to make Belterinos. Oh crap, we're out of inserters. Oh, it's not load-bearing framing, it's the other kind of framing. Shoot. Do I have another grinder? It's the angle, it's that one. Basic framing. So... Oh, I'm just out of iron. Okay. And it doesn't like handcrafting from anything other than iron. Even though I could make these out of only copper as well. Okay, so the grinder makes... No, it's not the grinder. It's the... that one, the drill press. Where do I have the drill press? I guess I just picked it up and didn't put it back down. Okay. The drill press needs iron angle stock. Comes from a bender. Let's make a bender. Yeah, they should probably have their own rows if there's different variants of the same type. Like a plastic row, a metal row. Yeah. I think that would be good. Okay, so the bender makes the angle stock. Angle stock only comes from sheet stock. Okay. And sheet stock comes from a roller, I think. Yes. I'm going to make 2 of everything, because I will need them eventually. Okay, there we go. So then this guy... Oh, right, I still need the inserters. Okay. I guess I could have just handcrafted this. And I gave away all my iron again. Handy hands. Yeah, automatically handcrafting intermediates would be pretty dope. Definitely cheating in this kind of mod. Oh, you know what we need is to Q to front, I think. What is it? Alt Q, I think? Yeah. There we go. Okay. That. And then we throw iron in there and we get load bearing framing out. Sweet. Sweet. And we'll get a little bit more iron going down here. Okay. Oh, I need some more. Need some more coal. Go grab that. And I guess we've got some red researches still to do. Go ahead and research green science, steel, electronics. I don't know if I'll need military stuff, but I might as well. Stone walls, gun turrets, optics. Okay, that's all that done. And now what? I need more iron plates again. Yeah, I guess in the era of handcrafting stuff, you want a lot of iron because it makes everything from iron that it can. Okay, we're almost to the bottom of our crafting list. Wow. Mining drill is complicated. Corrosion-resistant fine piping. But an offshore pump needs regular corrosion-resistant piping. And these need fine piping. These need fine piping. Interesting. I wonder what determines which ones need regular versus fine piping. Arbitrary decisions, most likely. I guess automating circuits would be a good idea. Because those are in, like, everything. Yeah. And those are iron plate stock. It has to be iron, and then electrically conductive wiring. Dave, I do not. No biters for me. This didn't feel like the right type of mod for biters. Okay, so we've got the fine gearing. We need the paneling and the bolts. So paneling came from a welder. Wait, do I not? Oh, the welders have their own. That's right. We want basic paneling from copper sheet stock. Okay, and bolts. What were bolts made in? The spooler. No, the threader. Where's the threader? Oh, it's right behind the welder. There we go. Bolts from copper wire stock, and wire stock comes from a... what? Extruder? Yeah. Interesting. Also makes rivets. But bolts and rivets are very different. Okay, so then we need square stock, which is the bandsaw. Okay, that goes to that, goes to that, goes to that. This is the sheet stock. That comes from a roller. We're getting there. So we've got plate stock into all these things. I think that's right. Plate stock, plate stock, plate stock. Sweet. And so this will be a belt with plate stock on it. And if I did this right, still need to connect buildings properly. Let's see, how do I do this? Like that, and then like this. That. And then we've got transport belts. Maybe? Nope, did something wrong. Copper. Oh, I'm making the wrong gear stock. Need fine gear. Oh, that comes from the rolled sheets too. Oh, sheet. Oh, sheet. There we go. Sweet. That worked out. Wait, how is this working? It's not powered. Okay, we have automated belts. Go team. Now, clearly at some point, we're just going to need to separate out, like, okay, we're going to need fine gearing in a lot of things. So I shouldn't just have it, you know, in separate places like I do right now. Like even, you know, making underground belts is all the same ingredients, but you add in the framing and some transport belts. And yet again, same ingredients, but you add in electronic circuits. So really I should put all those on some belts and then make all three of these from those belts. But for now, this will have to do. And I definitely need a trash chest from all these random little components that I pick up that I don't want. And then, now that we can make a longer belt, craft some mining drills. And get our power situation figured out. Oh, that's all we get. What's the fuel value these days? 4 megajoules. If I can handle 4 megawatts with those, that's more than enough. Maybe? No, so close. So close. We're gonna make some of our own. There we go. Okay. So that's automated officially. I can move that around later. And then rivets and corrosion-resistant piping is what we need to make pipes, for what it's worth. I'm sure we'll need some of those sooner or later. And what happens next? So now we can research a whole lot of random things. Galvanized steel, which comes from zinc and steel. Steel machined parts. Galvanized steel machine parts. What goes into green science? Oh, nothing crazy. Just same as vanilla, so stuff we already have. We will be using a lot of load-bearing stuff, but we can use copper for the transport belts if we want. And we need inserters, which require electronic circuits, which require a mixture of iron and copper as well. Those are non-negotiables in circuits. I guess the electrically conductive wiring could come from multiple places later, but for now it's only conductive. Why is this not showing up here? Oh, is it like copper wire but renamed? It is. Copper cable. Because that's the like normal name, but the other ones are named like the new names. I don't know if I like when mods are like that or not, but it's, you know, fine. Anyway. I wonder what else is electrically conductive. Nothing? Oh, is copper the only thing that's electrically conductive, maybe? Isn't gold electrically conductive? Interesting. Oh, gold isn't in. Just kidding. Oh, it's hard-coded in Factorio because it's the only thing that can connect power poles. Interesting. I guess the other option would be to make the power pole connecting thing not the thing that's in most recipes, which has its pros and cons. This looks like gold. Oh, it's thermally stable. Thermally stable wiring. Okay, so there's no gold then. Interesting. Okay. Now what? This needs more copper plates. Not yet. Yeah, this isn't alpha, so there's still lots of things that aren't in, I'm sure. I feel kind of like I'm spinning my wheels here. I need to actually do something. I'm like freezing up with all the options. Yeah, I mean, technically wood is electrically conductive. But there's a reason people don't make wires out of wood. And that is a very good reason. So let's focus on automating circuits and putting plates on belts. I think that's what we're going to focus on next. Maybe we'll do the classic Factorio thing, actually. And we'll just get some smelting arrays going. Yes, it really is some delicious Bob's inserters. Yeah, especially with having 2x1, you know, little mini assemblers, I feel like having angled inserters makes a lot of sense with it. Okay, so we need to put plates on belts. That's easy enough. So let's focus on electric mining drills. I'll grab more ductile gearing, which needs me to put brass in something. This one. Okay, we'll put our brass in there. I've got more brass on the way. Put half of it in there. Okay, that'll get our ductile gearing. And then I can put iron in this one. And that makes the girders and the... What are those called again? Can't remember. Shafting. Okay. There's plenty of iron. And then this guy, we'll let that fill up a bit more. And we'll put all the copper in. I actually need some more copper. Let's kind of rearrange this a bit. See. Wow, that actually worked out really nicely to be able to get the patch without overlapping. Under the hood, you're going to go at atom metal only when it's needed to prevent overlap with the vanilla experience. Gold, aluminum, and any other common metals are good candidates for compatibility with other overhauls. That does make sense. Yeah, I mean, I like not having too many materials just for the sake of having a billion materials. I actually think that's something other mod packs do. I don't know if do wrong is the right way to phrase it, because wrong and right are very subjective in gaming, but I would say that having a lot of things in your mod pack that serve little to no purpose is maybe not the best design. Okay, get this going. We want to make copper plate stock. And then we'll need our belt of coal, which I don't have yet. Already got some good spaghetti cooking in here. Oh, I don't have undergrounds or splitters on my hotbar. We'll put those on the hotbar. What's up, Blue Squid? Welcome, welcome. Do that. Do that. Okay. Plop all the copper ore in there, and then feed these with a little bit of coal, mainly just to get it out of my inventory. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna need a lot of smelters for a full belt. 1.875. Hey, Blue Squid, thank you very much for the 2-month sub. Oh, look, a button. Yeah, you should press that button. Okay. Oh no, we're out of belts again. Classic. But look, we have 240 more. Alright, make some more inserters. I'm gonna run out of power poles pretty soon here too, I'm guessing. Okay. So that is 3.75. So is that what vanilla is? 24 would only get you half a belt? 48 for a full belt? Or is that slower? I don't remember what vanilla is, to be honest. But either way, that's 3.75 versus 2.5. So I need a few more miners if I want those to be going full time. Which I'm not really super focused on things needing to be fast right now. They just need to be happening. Alright, and then for now we'll just route some of this copper back up to where it will do productive things like make belts and science. Ta-da! Hey, Blue Squid, thanks for the gift sub. Very much appreciated. Okay, hey, we fully automated a thing. From ore to belt, farm to table, we've done it. Beautiful. Now what? Vanilla is 48 equals 15. Okay, yeah, that's the same. Wow. Yeah, Blue Squid, I'm with you. This is such a good foundation. And I mean, I know Galdoc's even said, like, he's thinking of, like, eventually an electronics mod. You know, this is just the manufacturing piece, but then think of the electronics piece and the, you know, I don't know what all the categories are, but eventually, all put together, it'll be a massive overhaul mod pack with what will be a lot of complexity. If this is just the manufacturing piece and this is just the alpha version of it, imagine all of the categories being overhauled to even more than this degree. I do think it will end up being a very difficult but approachably difficult mod pack. Probably not Pynodon style still, but a lot of fun. Okay, so we've got our copper plates. And now we need iron plates. So let's copy this. And we'll make a little iron doodad-areno over here. I'll probably just like put it right there. I don't know. And then we've got plenty. Also, this is one of the picker mods that's letting me just ghost place everything here. Uh-oh, my green screen's not working right? Let me check on that. Thank you for pointing that out. Stupid chroma keys. Yeah, it does. Ugh, it's just so annoying. Later in the afternoon, there's more natural light coming in through the window, and it changes the like color vibrancy in the room, and it's usually when it's set right for earlier in the day, it's not set right for later in the day. It's pretty annoying. Okay, there we go. So inserters are going to be another thing I need billions of. I at least have the framing. The bolts and gearing, though, I have to handcraft, which is kind of annoying. What I need is a self-adjusting chroma key that somehow figures out what's the surrounding color around me, and it picks that as the center point for the chroma key color. But it only does it when I click it. It doesn't like do it constantly, because then I feel like that would create even more issues. This one needed iron. I'll have to self-feed that for now. Okay, now we can make a bunch of inserters. And then red science. We'll keep going. Galvanized steel stocks. Why not? Steel machine parts. Why not? And just queue it all up. And then this one. Now, this is another question for you, Galdoc. Why is this after the rest of the reds? Like, these are all the red science only researches, and then it goes to red plus greens. But then this guy, which is red only, is not with the other red onlys. I don't know why that is. But I guess you can just research all these in a row. You have no idea. Classic. It's okay, I don't know how anything works either. Alright. Get all these placed. Get the power poles placed. Do I need more wood, by the way? Power poles are annoying. That they need wood. Let me go chop a couple more trees. Sun smushing the keys. Classic. Almost like having a cat. Where are some trees? Southeast. Okay. This one... Oh, it is orange. You're right. Okay, let's see if it changes once we finish the galvanized one. Okay, choppy the trees. That should be enough for a while, but we'll just get a couple more. Yeah, I think it might just be because it's the orange color. I think that's why that one has now popped up as well. So we'll see. As soon as this one finishes, we'll check on it. All right, that should do it. Okay, change the recipe on all these to iron plate stock. Get that all figured out. And now we just need iron, and we need the coal belt, which needs to escape. Maybe instead of escaping here, it escapes here. Alright, there's our coal belt, and that will meet up with iron belt, and together they will do great things. Okay. So, how many drills do I actually have? 8? That should be plenty for iron. For now, that is. Mm-hmm. Things powered up. And there we go. That should get it. Oh, goodness. Sorry about that. That was probably loud. Smack my microphone. For a second. That's plenty. For now. Okay, and there we go. There's an iron belt. We'll bring that back up here to get the... I don't know, should I just move this whole setup? Electricity is beginning to flag. Oh my gosh, you're right. Thanks for noticing that. Yikes. 1, 2, 1, 2. We shall quadruple our power. More power. Oh, am I gonna need some pipes? Yeah, let me get some more brass. Brass tacks, or more specifically, rivets. Pick up some more. You know, I didn't watch enough Home Improvement to really know what you're talking about, but I'll imagine it's funny. Okay, so we'll move these over. I did know about the show, so that's close enough, right? Okay, got that. And then we need... Where are you? Oh, it's still here. Oh, I don't have my pipes yet. I guess I don't really need an underground. Change the order, please. That's shift 3. Is that enough? Come on. Oh, one more. Okay. There we go. Ta-da! Alright, well there's a bit more power for us. And more easily expandable. I shall need a bit more coal for said purposes. Let's see. I'll probably do a split and a priority up there, combining it all together. But first, we're gonna have to figure out how to make this less horrific. Let's see. Did I get all that iron? I guess picking up the miners from earlier. Okay, so what I want to do is get all of our coal together. I'm running out of belts, though. And then put it on one belt that... I do have one more splitter. Okay, we're gonna remove all this stuff for now. Alright, so this will be the coal. So that's a lot. That's 5.5. And then we want to try to get a little more going here. Go back one for full coverage. And then there's this annoyance of the stone. Put that there. We'll just loop that around. I don't know about the balancing. It's probably off, but I don't care. Okay, so these are all on the left side, which ends up on the right side. So I definitely have too much on the left side here. How many does it take to... Yeah, we might be oversaturated on that side, but it's fine. Definitely more coal than we'll need for quite a while. Just wanted to make sure we didn't run out. Alright, sweet. So now that we have iron plates and copper plates, I should be able... And I'm leaving a lot of empty space here because we're going to use it for all sorts of things. But now we're going to focus on... Where are they? There they are. Circuits. So all I need is electrically conductive wiring. I'm guessing that is a spooler. Yes. Plus wire stock. Wire stock come from square stock? In an extruder? Yes. And square stock comes from a bandsaw. So I need bandsaw plus... Wow. Galvanized steel. So what's the difference between steel and galvanized steel? So steel is basic, high tensile, load bearing, and heavy load bearing. Galvanized steel is also corrosion resistant. Nice. Okay. But we are doing copper. And copper square stock into extruder. Into spooler. Copper wire stock into electrically conductive wiring. So the rates are one of these will double output, so we need 2 extruders, and then 2 extruders will make enough for 4 spoolers. Okay, so it's 1 to 2 to 2. Well, 1 to 4, more specifically. For now, I'll just leave it like this. I need another splitter. We really need to automate these two. Which means I need to automate paneling up there, and then we need to bring circuits back up there, and then we can automate all 3. Yeah, that'll make the wiring, and then we'll have our iron plates plus the wiring to make sockets. All right. There we go. So these inserters are not fast enough for the double output. I guess we have 2 inserters on that one, and these are not going to 2, so it works out just right. Sweet. There we go. Circuits. Circuits ho. Okay, that will save a lot of auto crafting. Or hand crafting, I should say. Sweet. Okay, and then we want to... Wow, I have a lot of iron plate stock. We want to make more types of belts. We already have the paneling. let's just move all that down here. Put that over here. Might I suggest suspenders? Wait, what did I say? I don't get it. I missed something. Oh, I said something about belts. I get it. Dad puns. Classic. Yes, exactly. I need extruder. It is annoying that the picker thing doesn't work. I am so curious why it doesn't work sometimes. Okay, extruder, and then I need a threader. Oh, why am I making all these? I just need to deconstruct these. Silly me. And that just disconnected power. Okay, there we go. And then this is now defunct. And this is where we want plates. Okay, and now we're gonna switch this up a little bit. So we've got keep this on the close side. Okay, so we've got all 3 bits and bobs that we need. And then I also need one more. What was it? Was it angle framing or whatever? What am I making? Underground belts? Basic framing. Basic framing. Yes, okay. So, the basic framing is made in a grinder, I want to say. No. I'll get it right someday. A drill press. And a drill press turns the copper... Oh, there is no such thing as copper angle stock. Oh, that's sad. Okay. So I do need iron. Alright. So we bring iron over here. And we need iron angle stock. Iron angle stock comes from iron sheet stock, if I remember correctly, which I do. So we need a roller, a bender, and then a drill press. Okay. Roller, bender, drill press. And we roll it, we bend it, and we drill it. Perfect. And then all of that put together gets us our basic framing, which we need to make underground belties. Ta-da! And then we'll bring up circuits to get our, whatchamacallits, underground. Did I get long inserters? I think I did. Just do it this way. Longify them. Bob's adjustable inserters is a wonderful invention. I actually do want to space this one to the right because we're gonna need to feed it belts. These. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. How far can these undergrounds go? Max length of 5. So I think actually I can do it this way. Wait, that's 6. Oh, 5 means only 4 actual underground spaces. That's right. Okay, never mind then. Okay, so then we extend these forwards. And if I am not mistaken, we have accomplished, though the bolts are not forthcoming quickly. That seems to be an inserter rate issue. Oh, it's just because you need 3 wire stock per bolt. And then you need, how many bolts? 4 bolts per pair of undies. I will put them like so. And another great thing about the Bob's Adjustables is you can extend just the pickup range. It doesn't have to be long on both the front and the back. And there we go. We just need circuits for our splitters. 5 apiece, so we do need quite a few. I will bring circuits up. Maybe I didn't leave a lot of space here, did I? Above or below? Maybe below. And then I need some more undergrounds, actually, for this. I guess this is kind of a bad idea. I could just put them up here. Like that. Look, we're just getting things done. They don't have to be done well. Doing things well is for schmucks. I also am really trying to get better at, like, only turn a corner when you need to, instead of doing, like, random S-curves in the middle of a long straight line. Like, for example, up here, I should have gone all the way up and then over instead of this weird, like, zigzag pattern. I don't know why sometimes I do that. But that'll do it. And now we've got all 3 types fully automated. And it looks like this is stealing... Let's see, what's going on here? We're having issues. Pinpoint where the issues are. The issue seems to be fine gearing. And the issue with fine gearing is sheet stock. We don't have enough sheet stock. And the issue there is potentially insertion. Yeah, because the sheet stock's going to paneling too. So what if I throw another roller in here? I'm just going to type it. So that we have a separate roller for the paneling and the fine gear stock. Like so. It does make 2 at a time, yeah. Okay. So that's more fine gear stocks for the fine gearing. What's the rate? I should probably look at the rates on all these. Yeah, the issue is the output rate needs to be way faster. So it should actually be like this. That's better. Then we've got 3.33 in, so we don't actually need that one anymore. And 1.667 out, which is also known as 5/3 out. This could go twice as fast. We had 10/3 in. So that means it's only outputting at half that rate, which is 5/6. There's not a lot. So that's why belts are kind of slow. But belts are one of those things that build up slowly over time. It's not a big deal. I will cap this at 300 just for now so that these end up building up. But after, you know, what, an hour or whatever, we'll have more than we'll ever need. Or at least more than we'll need for a while. So yeah, I do think I'll call it a YouTube episode there. We've made some good progress. Our first real automation. We've got smelting arrays. We've got mini assembler chaos. I'm enjoying this so far. It's definitely a new take, and I always love a new take on some good Factorio automation. So thank you, Galdoc, for working on this mod. And as I've said before, go check out his dev. What are they called? Not dev diaries, but developer. I'm going to call them dev diaries. Anyway, I'll put a link in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Devlogs, thank you. See you later, YouTube.